Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I'm actually in Brandon, so I'm not far away. I'm originally from Thetford. But the reason I'd just like to say today is we're not going to be able to stop these people coming. I know there is an opportunity here to try and stop this. At the moment, the best thing we've had is West Suffolk Council and voted against allowing this to become a migrant camp. If they come here, we've got to be aware. The people of Thetford are going to suffer more than anything. The local MP, Terry Jermy's not here today, because he's Labour. Right, surprise, surprise, he's a coward. Okay, and of course you've got Barnham, a lovely little village here that's going to be swallowed up by these migrants. These people's homes and lives are never going to be the same. They'll appear in their garden, they'll appear everywhere, and even the little Barnham school here, they're going to withdraw the children. So the other thing you've got to realise, the Labour government, without telling you, is considering the rape and the murder of women and children as collateral damage. That's what they're considering as collateral damage. They're accepting that women and children will be raped and get killed.
Now some of these acts,
not their women and children. So all I can say to you is keep being there. People of Thetford, you're going to be under pressure here, and the poor people of Barnham, and even where I come from, Brandon, I can tell you now. We've got to keep fighting, put pressure on the Labour MP, Terry Jermy, the coward of all cowards, okay? And support each other first of all, but we've got to keep fighting to stop the whole thing. We should follow the Greek principle. What the Greeks do when the boats go towards Greece, they send the Navy out and they turn around and send them back. We can do that! Send our Navy out, say, right, if you see a boat coming over, just tie a rope to it and put it back to bloody France! Yeah, see, my friend here said, remember Winston Churchill set the seas alight to stop the Germans coming, so we can put petrol on the sea, set light to it, and burn the bloody boats! Thank you!
Thank you very much.
hello? Is that better? Yeah.
Can you hear us at the back a bit better? Hello, can you hear us? Sure.
So we are going to look into getting to know one of these, just so you guys can hear us at the back for the next protest. I have heard there's a protest next Sunday, so I'm going to ask you, are you going to be there? Right, are you going to bring a friend? There needs to be, and this is no underestimation, there needs to be thousands every single week. There needs to be hundreds camping out here every day, making sure the buses with these migrant men do not get inside. This is how we win. This is how we won before. This is how we will win again. We, the people, hold the power, not the states. Send them back! 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 So anyone else want to come say a few words? Last time one person came and spoke, and then it kind of opened the floodgates and everyone wanted to say a word. So come on, who's going to be that brave first person? Come on.
No, as soon as we got her,
Okay, this appeal is to Elon Musk and the Black Barrister. This appeal is for them to come together, to put together a group of pro bono lawyers to help throughout the country, to help those who are victims of protesting to protect their loved ones. So if you can viral this, it would be really helpful. counseling for the patriots because ordinary citizens do not know the rules and regulations. They do not know the law. They just plead guilty. Because I remember till today when there was this protest outside Downing Street after the summer riots. I don't know whether you guys remember the train driver, the train driver who was arrested. Okay, I happened to be there outside Downing Street and I saw this driver, this train driver. I got a video of him. He was walking very calmly around. He was not aggressive or anything. And I had on this video because when one of the ladies, an English lady in her 60s, was the police went after her. So what he did was he ran after her when the police had her to ask her, did you do anything wrong? He kept repeating, did you do anything wrong? And she says no. She had a puzzle on her face. She said no, I didn't do anything. And then later the next day, I saw the video of him being arrested. So he was an English knight in shining armor who went in aid of a lady. And he was nicked, saying he was aggressive towards the police or something. This is what I have not got over him until today, and I still have that video. And so I appeal to Elon Musk and the BlackBerry to come together to put together a pool of pro bono lawyers. They could be retired, they can be patriots, anybody come together, and when there is a protest, the ones who are organizing these events should have a number to call. So anyone who is arrested should be given a number. Okay, you get arrested, don't plead guilty, call this number. This is something we have done in Malaysia because we have been fighting the corrupted government for donkey years. So when we go down to the street to protest, we get WhatsApp because WhatsApp works wonders in Malaysia. Okay? So everyone gets a message. So if you get nicked for just for protesting, just to protect your family, your children, your elderly parents, you just don't plead guilty, but you call this number. So if Elon Musk and the Black Barrister, who's a lawyer and he's got a channel, if they can come together and put it and do this throughout the country. So everyone who is organizing should have a number. So this is what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right, we have Hayley back again quickly. Okay. They're going to try and put the speaker up on the pillar over there so that we can get people to hear a little bit better. And then we're going to have Hayley back talking about apps that you want to be watching your children, the apps that they're using.
Sorry, I forgot to mention about the apps. Now, I know Snapchat, I know TikTok, I know Instagram, I know WhatsApp, I know Roblox, and I know of other things that our children are accessing. I've got a pin here, so if everybody wants to take a picture, this is what all your children are able to access, and this is what every single adult, there's no age restrictions. They invite you to speak to strangers. Now, we all know about Roblox, we all know about Snapchat, so we know how sneaky these predators can be. So I urge you all to take a picture of this. I'll leave some there, scan the QR code, and you block them from every single one of your devices and your children's devices that they cannot access. Because I'm telling you now, this came from Together for the Children, Wendy and Phil. They gave me a copy yesterday, so they've looked into this quite heavily. So they know what's going on because they're Together for the Children for a reason. So I suggest you all take a quick leaflet, take a photocopy, or whatever you want to do, and get this spread around. Even put it into your schools. There's nothing wrong with you going into your schools and saying, I don't want my children accessing. Can you confirm that not one child can access this in their schools, or their colleges, or anywhere like that where they're underage? Thank you.
Right, I've just been asked, is there anybody actually from Barnham itself that would like to speak? Anyone from Barnham itself?
Come on, Barnham!
Come on, guys! Step forward. You are the closest ones to this place.
Don't be shy. You've got a voice. You need to start using your voices. If you don't start using your voices, you're not going to build the community that you need.
Anyone from Barnham who would like to come and say a few words?
Freedom demands bravery, guys. Yes, we want freedom of speech. That means you cannot come up here and say anything wrong. You can say anything you want. It doesn't matter. This is affecting you.
Trying to see if anybody's walking towards me.
Come on.
You're not from Barnham? Where are you from, young man? Fakenham. Well, here you go then.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to me after a long day. And that I've come down from North Norfolk in Fakenham to support my friends in Thetford, because this can happen anywhere. There's a lot of air bases around where I live, and it could happen to any of us that they just decide to move people in there who we don't want. As you can see, I'm one of the older people here, and I'm lucky that when I grew up in England, it was safe for children to walk the street. It was safe for children to play out from dawn till dusk. And now, I was, as the ones who are organising this, they were at Norwich, where women there were afraid to walk to the local shops. So women were afraid to push their pushchairs to the local corner shop or to walk in the park because of people who were staying in the Brook Hotel at the time. And there were convicted rapists and nonces in that hotel, which is documented even on things that are against us, like the EDP. So it's not a case of this is something that's just happening here and won't affect anybody. It will affect us all with the people that are coming undocumented across the sea. I think that when the guy earlier was saying about put the Navy in the Channel, the problem with put our Navy in the Channel is we know what our Navy are doing in the Channel. They're picking up the leakers in their other boats, and they're even giving the life jackets back to the French to take to bring another lot over. So we have not got much hope in our Navy at the moment. Even the Labour government said they're not putting enough money into the Navy to keep the Navy protecting us. So basically, it's down to us. Our liberal elite are against us. Our liberal elite are against us, and also our media are totally against us. They won't help at all. So it's just down to us putting a lot of pressure on them. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. We can all run on too long, and there's probably, I hope, some more who'd like to speak. Thank you.
I've got a young man from Barnham.
Hi everyone, my name's Kieran, so I live down near Water Lane. I just wanted everyone to know that I fully respect everything that you're doing. I think it's brilliant. Stop the boats, stop them coming in, stop this monstrosity that the government is bringing us, and yeah, let's love life. Thank you all, everyone, love you all. That's much.
Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words? Yeah, you'd love to? Go, mate.
So we've had a couple of people on the microphone saying what they're going to do if we don't manage to stop them getting in it. To me, that is fucking ridiculous. We are going to win this. We're not having them in. We're not going to back down. What is this under our feet? This is English land. We are the people that control what go on here. If needs be, there's enough people here. We can block every entry point. We will physically stop them. We do not care. We are not going to take no for an answer. And another thing, to all the police here as well, with the grooming gang scandals, there are victim reports, okay, of there being police nights where the police would borrow these young, underage, vulnerable girls. Not only did they protect them, but they were participants. So this is according to every police officer here today. It is your civic duty to retire. You're on the wrong side. You should be here with us, protecting the British people.
Yes! Two-tier policing! Two-tier policing!
Does anyone else want to come say a few words?
The police allowed them to rape and murder our children!
Do you want to say a few words?
Come on!
We need our men to stand at these gates and protect their women and their children. Do not let them in and barricade the gates and tell them all to fuck off.
Go on, girl. Excuse the swearing for those who don't like the language. We're all different. Some of us swear, some of us don't. So sorry for any bad language. Anyone else? Anyone else out there that wants to put their 2 pence in? Come on.
Well, there's hundreds of people. Someone's got to have something to say.
Come on, mate. Well done. Come on.
My name's Adam, I've come all the way from Cable St Mary, and the reason why this means so much to me is it's so close to home. And you know what, even if it was in Newcastle, I could get up to Newcastle, I'd still feel the same way, because we just don't want them here. We just don't want them here. Now, I'm finding a lot of objections when I talk to like peers, family members and friends about certain things, and they always say the same thing, and they look at me like I'm racist. They look at me like I'm nothing. And they say silly things like, British men rape and murder though. Oh, I know. And it's like, well, I'm not being funny or nothing, but even if there was 1,600 or 1,200 white British men being put in this establishment, it would still be a worry for the community. It would still be a worry. So then you look at the statistics and you look at certain things like that. So let's take, for example, 1,600 white British men that could potentially be part of murderers or rapists and that kind of stuff. And then let's take religion as a factor. So then you've got Muslims who are told to behead. You've got Muslims that are told to marry 6-year-old girls. The Taliban even recently had to get involved in Afghanistan because a man married a 6-year-old girl, and they turned around to him and said, no, that's wrong. Wait until she's 9. Wait until she's 9. And one of the comments said, well, 6 is better than 9. What is going on? What is going on? So regardless of whether it is British men being put in here, whether it is illegal men put in here, the community does not want an influx of 1,200 to 1,600 men in their community. So what do we say if someone's putting 600 men in their community? We say no. So what do we say if they're trying to put 1,200 to 1,600 illegal men in our community? We say no! We say no! We say no!
Well said, mate. Well said. Any more takers? Come on.